ALP in the building.
Let's keep this moving, man.
Yes. We've been doing some fire. We've been hitting some fire. Some salt and pepper, some adobo, some sofrito, some oregano. You guys already know. It's about to get live on ALP.
Let's keep this moving, man.
Yo, what is going down, everybody? What is up? Hold up. We had a little stall there. Someone want to play again, but it's okay. How's everybody doing in the building? ALP in the building. We got TradeROOm. Yo, what is up, bro?
What's happening? Thanks for having me here, Too Honest. It's a pleasure to be here. I know you've been doing your thing in the community. I'm here. That intro, that music kind of had me jamming, gave me some energy. I'm here. I'm happy. Let's go.
Hell yes, man. I'm glad to have you, man. First time in the building. This ain't going to be the last. Let's keep this going. So, yo, you are doing your thing, bro. You are doing your thing. Everybody, TradeROOM's podcast, his entire brand, his entire link tree is in the description of the video. So go show this man some love. Hit that subscribe button. Go like some of his videos, man. Go watch this man. Go see what this man's doing, because this man right here is the pirate of DFK, and he doesn't even know it. Man, if you
do tell,
man,
what does this mean? What's going on here?
If you see this guy, man, this guy's about his charts, bro. He's all about that coin, dude. You know what I'm saying? He knows his charts. You know, pirates, man. Pirates need maps, man. They got to find that treasure, bro. And that's what you do. You watch them charts, man. You find that treasure, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is the guy right here, man, finding that damn treasure. And as you see in the screen, guys, I got my Mythic pirate right here. Old boy's name is Mofo. Mofo.
Mofo. That's
My
crazy.
homie
That really is
Mofo.
Mofo.
I know it's
That's
a little hard for you to
crazy.
see it on your end, but his name is Mofo Buren. Mofo Buren, my
Wow.
homie.
So
Right.
that's interesting that you see me as a pirate. That the way you break it down there, man. That's interesting. I've been hoarding paladins, but I might have to start looking for pirates here.
Yeah, man, you got to think about what pirates can do in the game too. I think they're a little slept on. If you look at this pirate skill tree, it's phenomenal. They're buffing the whole entire team's damage. So you want to have these guys that support. They can do damage as well. They can call upon the Kraken and put some work on cats. But they super buff their entire team's damage and defense and agility and dex. They're monsters. They're
Mm,
monsters low key, and I
okay.
think people should definitely keep their eyes on the Pirates, man. If you can get you some
On the
color on them too,
pirates.
by all means. You know what I mean? By all means, look at them. Old boy over here, he got that Legionnaire sub, which is good for some vitality. That's going to help his health grow, which is good. You know what I mean? Because he's going to need that health growth. He's level 6. He's level 6. So I want to see how some of them have grown. And then we're going to also take a peek at Skiller's work, man. Shout out to Skiller. He been out here accidentally making pirates on Pirate Day. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't be more happy, man. Like, thank you, Skilla. Feeding the channel, bro. As always. Shout out to Skilla for the
Shout
artwork
out
as
to
well.
Skiller.
Yes, those graphics you see, that's all the homie right there. That's all the homie right there putting in work with the graphics. So we gotta show him some love too. Go show that man some love and hit him with a follow on Twitter or something. Discord,
Shout
some
out to
shit.
Grady.
Yes, Grady in the building. We got Ellie in the building with them purple hearts, mythic vibes all day. Ellie, I need you
Be
to say
easy in the
Donnie.
house.
You need to say Donnie in the chat, Ellie. I want to see Donnie in the chat. It's no Raffy. I want to see Donnie in the chat. Yo, Crypto Grady, what's up? What's up? Be easy, my homie in the building. Yo, Kupo. And we got Bullish up in here. What is
Yo,
going
Kupo in
down?
here too.
Donnie, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Donnie. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, baby. Thank you. All right, all right. Let's get down to business, bro. So, yo, you have been in DFK for how long? Let's get the people to know a little bit more about you, man. So, how long you been in here? Where you planning to go with it? And then we'll get a little bit more into this $13 challenge. I'm very interested in that. So let's start with your beginning to now, man. How you get here, man?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've been in DFK since October of like 2021. Coming in,
Okay.
seeing some of these 88,000% APRs. Throwing a little doggy bone and being like, "Oh, it didn't disappear. Oh,
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
interact with each other in a gamified way with the dex that doesn't have a lot of volume but has a lot of APR. Okay, and then I just kept throwing a little more and kept throwing a little more as the APY, or APR dropped. But just going in as somebody who just really wasn't good at games. It wasn't that I didn't like playing games. I'm an
Yeah,
athlete. I've
yeah.
played every single thing from tennis to golf. I love competition. I love playing games,
Awesome.
just not good at it,
Right. The
right? And
video game.
so yeah, exactly.
Got
And so,
got
Madden 2K I play, but even those I get my ass kicked, right? So you see
Mm-hmm.
something in the crypto investing world that still leaned on games. From the moment questing started, someone like me, I've already been playing a game, right? And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
every new development that has come about is allowing somebody like me who doesn't have a game mind to learn
Got you.
what it is to do this, to do that. The paladin does this, da, 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 da. Now I can catch up to you gamers who
Yes,
already coming in knowing Final Fantasy and
yes.
Diablo and all these things going on. The time that
Gotcha.
it's taken to develop this and me being able to grow with what I consider a AAA gaming studio and
Yes,
a
yes,
AAA gaming
yes,
project, the fact that I get all this time to figure you gamers out and I can get in with my economic knowledge and also have that time, I'm looking at all the time I'm having as added value, not lost value. So
yes,
that's the mentality I
yes.
come into this game with. I've been here from the get. I ran it up to $25,
Yeah,
ran me
yeah.
down. and found a place where I believed, oh, okay, cool. I can dollar cost average for the next 12 months and see where
Yep,
this is
yep.
going to go,
You
medium
see,
to long term as
you
well.
see, he's about that coin. He's about that damn coin. That's what I'm talking about. You see, I
Arr.
know what the hell I'm doing. And speaking of sports, real quick, because I know you mentioned you played actual sports. Did you know Algorand is partnered with FIFA? And then you also got Crypto.com partnered with UFC. So speaking on sports, just a little bit of sauce for
I'm a
people that
big
like sports
Algorand
and
bull. I'm a big Algorand bull, even though
yes, yes.
price action
Just
looks weird, but I
yeah,
think it's a triple bottom, quadruple bottom
yeah,
happening
yeah.
there.
I'm not gonna sit there and say that like going up to $20 and shit like that, but I am saying, hey, they are in FIFA and they are pretty nice,
Yeah.
and they come out of my hometown of Boston, so that's pretty dope. So, I support that. But either way, guys, yes, I want to make sure I got a little bit in depth on what you're doing, so I see where you're coming from. You try to learn this gaming thing. You try to catch up to the gamers, and you will, and you are, and you're doing dope. And you even started with the $13 holla challenge, which is what, for the people that don't know, that didn't watch, which you better go watch after this, and you'll get an insight from his channel. He's gonna give you a tiny little breadcrumb on what that is, and I want y'all to go over to his channel and actually watch what it really is. So what? So
Yeah,
what? So
for
what is
sure.
it, brother?
So the $13 holla, I mean, with all this game development, we've seen the team start to prepare the competition, the in-game play, PvP, PvE that's coming out. And so in celebration of that, the trade room has launched a $13 holla challenge, which is for influencers in the community going
Yeah.
in and starting an account with $13. And
Ah,
really, it's all about the mentality of anyone coming in with $13 and seeing that you can start building an ecosystem around even a simply $13.
I
So
love
not
that.
only are these individuals DAGs, Mega, Affinity, Tro
Yes.
Crypto, not only are they having to say, hey,
Yo,
what do I put
yo.
on the financial aspect of things? But oh, remember, with this $13 holla, it's not just about that. We're gonna have private and personal duels. So you gotta take that
Dope.
13, you gotta have your gas
Dope.
set, you got to have your little, if you want to buy gold, bullish, or anything else, and then go ahead and get at least one PvP or PvE hero ready, because we're going to be privately dueling each other. Figure it
Let's
out.
go.
Figure it out. So, some people went in, like Light went in and he
Okay.
started summoning.
Yep.
He
Yep.
started going and doing duels. He started
Yep. Yep.
getting all
Yep.
these, I'm like, okay, if you come in and if you're from the Philippines, if you're from Singapore, we're not
True.
looking at America, first world country. We're not looking
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Toronto, first world country. We're looking
Facts.
at these people that are looking for opportunity, that
Facts. Facts.
also know Nintendo and games and understand that, if I'm efficient with these games that I've loved before, I can get into an ecosystem like
I love
Axie
it.
Infinity and
I love
turn
it.
my pesos to Jewel, turn my,
Love that.
yuan to Jewel,
Yes.
and participate in the
Yes.
ecosystem. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of my interpretation of
Okay.
what we're gonna see coming into the ecosystem, what the
Okay.
team is doing, and we
Yep.
are jumping on it because look, we don't want to wait. We want to get some. We want to fight.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah. You want you
we
want to
want to
battle.
compete.
You want to yeah, you want to compete. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yo, Crypto Tro in the building. What is up, brother? What is going down, my
bro.
G? What is going down? But yeah, that I love that, man. That's fantastic. And you're showing people that you don't need to come in with a massive amount of money to start in the game. That's fantastic. I love that idea. I love
Yeah,
that entire thought process. That's fantastic. It's beautiful. Especially now. Now $13 can get you some shit. You know what I mean?
it
It can
really
really
can.
get you some shit. If you use it
It really
correctly
can.
too, you can really start up doing something. I love it, man. That's
Yeah, it
fantastic.
really can. I mean,
You know?
look, a quick little story. I say I was in October 2021, and people are like, oh yeah, you were there when things were good. My first two heroes combined was $1,200, and they were
Yeah.
commons. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
I
So
heard.
like,
I heard.
perspective is
I
everything.
heard it. I heard it. I heard it. They were paying that bread out there for them heroes back in the day, man. You know what I mean? They were
Mhm.
paying that bread. I was like,
Yeah.
I,
Listen,
I have to accumulate because you never know.
he said
Because you never know.
board Ape Club. Talk about DFK Club here with how these heroes are flying.
Do you guys realize how annoying Cowboy fans are about to be all week? I feel you, Beef. I know, Beef. Damn.
First take
Damn.
ESPN. I'm not watching any of that. I'm not watching any of that.
Oh no,
Shannon
but let's
Sharp,
get into
Skip Bayless.
let's
But yeah,
let's
let's
get
go.
into these
Let's go.
motherfucking pirates. Right,
Let's
we're
get to
going
it.
off. We're going off. We can go off into a million worlds if we really wanted to.
The
Right,
Pirates.
but let's get to it. Let's get to it. So let's see how this
Cool.
guy grew. Right, we got this mythic pirate over here. Yes, be easy. It is a nice card. He's doing pretty well. He's fairly balanced. He got that purple endurance with him too. So he got that purple endurance with him too. He's a miner. You know, his crafting don't really align well, but he's growing moderately decent. He's growing moderately decent. You see all
I
them
love
18,
miners. I love
19.
miners.
Oh yes, of course. You gotta love miners. Hell's yes. Hell's yes. But he's doing pretty well. I don't know if he has traits though, but we're gonna find out. Let's check his stat growth. Pretty decent. The endurance, blue endurance is beasting out over there. Hell's yes. Intelligence is a little trash, but it's okay. It's all right. Everything else is going. But actually, it's kind of weird. His intelligence has a low growth rate, but it grew pretty well. See, he ain't got no
Mm,
traits, but he does got the cleanse, the speed, the chatterbox, and the fearless. So you ain't gonna scare this pirate. He ain't gonna
mm-hmm.
get scared. You know, if you're gonna try to scare him, he's gonna summon that kraken on your ass. So you
Mm.
might as well not even try to implement fear, and you might want to take this guy out real quick. I wouldn't say put anything on him. Don't try to silence him because he got chatterbox. Don't do none of that. If you're gonna come for this guy, you better come with some damage. But he's probably gonna have a nice tank in front of him, right? Like
Mm.
what you were saying, like maybe like a paladin or maybe like a dark knight, probably a dark knight or something like that on front
Yeah.
of him to take some damage. And the problem is he's gonna buff the shit out of that Dark Knight. He's gonna buff
Mm-hmm.
its damage, its strength, which you know Dark
Mm-hmm.
Knights have beast strength. So he's probably gonna buff that strength and then buff that
Mm.
vitality. It's gonna be hard to take that Dark Knight down.
So
And then when he
let me ask you this then. My general opinion on pirates are strength, dexterity, and between luck and vitality, because I know that luck is going to be an integral part of a little bit of
Yep,
what happens. And I know
yep,
pirates are generally sort of like monks are good at everything, but definitely are good fishers. And strength, dexterity, and luck slash vitality is what I look at. Is my
yep.
inference hitting the spot here?
Well, you already know that people of the sea, so you already know they're gonna be on that fishing tip. And of course, you know when you're a fisher, then you know agility and luck is gonna play a big role in your thing. But the one thing I like about them is they have good dex growth too. And you know, dex growth is going to matter when it
Mm.
comes to accuracy. So you know, he has a
Accuracy,
gun,
yes,
or
yes.
he has a knife and then a gun or whatever he's going to use. So you're going to want to make sure you can hit. You know what I mean? And then the luck is going to be good too, because it's going to basically give him higher odds of everything actually hitting the way he wants to. So if he tries to buff you with a good strength buff, that luck is going to play a toll, and you're going to get a higher strength buff. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. It's all speculative here, people. It's all speculative here. Yes, yes, Cooper. 14 views and only 8 likes. Yo, show that love. Thank you, Cooper. And he got the what he got on him? He got the lesser swiftness
Got
stone.
the lesser
So what is
swiftness though.
that?
I
That's that
refuse to get
electric
not now when I shop. I refuse to get anything that's not stoned, and when I summon, I refuse if I'm not stoning. It's just they're so cheap now that you just want to go crazy with it.
Yeah, you might as well. You might as well stone your heroes. You might as well. Because there's gonna come a point in time when you might not be able to. So I suggest you get them
Right?
all
Because
done now.
even a common stone can be dangerous.
Oh hell yeah, lesser stones do massive growth.
But even
Massive growth.
on a common card,
Yeah.
it
Oh
could be
yeah.
dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like you could really
Oh yeah.
still hold on to that and say, "Yo, I could still grow this guy out."
Man, I threw a I think a regular might have been a witch stone, an insight stone on my triple elite priest, and it's a
Ooh,
common.
ooh,
So he got double giant slayer, and then I believe
ooh.
it's I think it's stun. Might be stun on him.
But you're not burning him.
No, no, no.
Ooh.
I want to for rarity, but I'm not, because getting a triple elite is like really hard to do. So I'm gonna just
Yeah.
keep her. I'm gonna
Okay.
just keep her.
Cool.
She's a beast. It's actually a girl. She a beast. She got that mythic purple hair, and she's out there looking beautiful. You know, beautiful
Her
as
name
ever.
is not Mofo though. So
No, no. No, her name is something beautiful. You know what I mean? Something beautiful. But by the way, guys, let's get into it. So, what would we want exalted traits on a pirate? Would we want exalted traits on a pirate? I don't know. I don't know, but we do know that Skiller hit some. Skiller hit some. He got a pure pirate and then a pirate legionnaire rare. He hit a rare with resurrection on it right here, which is awesome. But it also has 3 summons. So hitting that resurrection is literally 7% on. Well, if it's mutation, passing it down is about 37.5. But I know he hit. I think all of them on mutation, if I'm correct. Skill, if you're in the chat, correct me. Were they all mutations, or did you pass some of them down? I'm very curious on what happened with that. It'll be dope if they were all mutations, but who knows? Who knows? Either one is fine. Either one is fine because you got 2 of them over here. I'm assuming they're all from the same pair, I would say. So having
Yeah.
resurrection is going to be interesting because they can bring back their the tank in front of them. Let's say your Dark Knight dies, then you can just use that resurrection from that pirate and bring him back, and then continue your buffing spree and continue calling upon the sea to put in some work. Oh, he said 2 mutations, 1 pass down. Damn, man, that's
Mm.
fire. That is fire. Holy shit. 2 of them he mutated, which that means 2 of them came from a 7% odds, and then one was a 37.5% pass down. What about okay, we got the blue and Dex, and this one got the blue and agility. That's beautiful, man. That is just amazing, dude. You made some monster skill, I'll tell you that. I know you're probably going to use those summons, but I would probably keep them, man. I would use the summons, try to pass down some more resurrections, and then keep at least maybe 2 of them. Maybe keep the rare and then one of the uncommons because he got other ones over here. He hit this one as well, I believe. Yes, he hit
So
this one as
this wasn't
well.
a dark summon.
No, these are regular summons. These are all regular
Nice.
summons. Yep, all regular
Nice.
summons. And I think that they come from this one. Oh, no, this is a 9 for 9. Damn, that's a 9 for 9 with triple advance. God damn, Skilly, you're out here putting in work. Damn, dude. Shit. Skiller, man. Skillington. Let me see. He put okay. A swiftness stone on for the agility, and then got the blue endurance. Nice, dude. Nice. You killing them, dude. You out here killing them. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know how you are. You're probably definitely going to use summons on some of them and then probably burn 1 or 2 of them. I know how you are, man. You crazy. I can't hear you. You're breaking up. Okay, I'm breaking up. My bad, guys. My bad. Let me see if I can hear on my end. Give me 1 second. People breaking up. Okay, I'm breaking up. My bad. I hear it on my end. Maybe
Yeah,
I
I
just
hear you
broke up
pretty
that one
good.
time. Yeah. I don't know. Save. Oh! I see you playing that shit. Save what? Man, you dirty motherfucker. You dirty motherfucker. I see how you are. I see how you are, man. Daggone. But back to the chat, man. How's everybody doing? Kupo, it's all good. Crypto Grady, she's still with me and still my favorite. There's she from my press on Twitter feed. Love that girl. She is with me for life. Okay, hold it down. Grady, man. Grady, I see you out there doing work, man. I'm ready for that second episode, my dude. I'm ready. Crypto, what? The next crypto, what? The next
The nice
crypto
crypto
gems?
gem.
Hey, I'm ready for that. I'm ready
Hell
for
yeah.
that. I
Hell yeah.
really am.
That was dope to see. And you know, it's cool to see the people behind the next crypto gem extremely excited and speaking very well of what's happening in the DeFi Kingdoms ecosystem.
Oh yes, man. It's amazing. It's amazing on how far this community, this game, the devs, everybody's sticking together, coming through all the shit they've been through and still building, still going, still making monsters, still living the good life. And it can
Grady.
only get better from here, guys. It's only gonna get better from here. It's only gonna get better from here, man. It's gonna keep going up. You're going. We're getting friggin' social media influencers like crazy. We got streamers like crazy. We got even more coming. I got another streamer I was just talking to that he's about to start up. I was trying to get Space King to start up with something too, because the more promotion we get, the better we get, the more people we get, the bigger this becomes. You know what I mean? But the rest of that though, man. Well, all your other stuff. What's your link tree? What else is inside your link tree, man? Like what else is inside? I've seen a whole bunch of cool shit in there. What is going on with you, bruh?
Yeah,
What is all that?
my link tree, has my YouTube on it, obviously my Twitter, some of my socials, but it also has a couple of my businesses on it.
Yeah.
I'm West African. Shea butter is very prominent in the West African
Yeah.
region, so I have a company behind that. If you care about your skin, just like how you like to sprinkle a little bit of that adobo on a meal to finish it off. Sometimes you
Hell
got to
yeah.
treat your skin, which is the biggest organ on your body. So we have that there.
That is
And also the links to my Robinhood and other platforms, because I am in the stock market. I follow charts. If you know how to read charts, you can be in any ecosystem. So I'm in the stock market. I do stock options, kind of similar to individuals like the Brown Gent and things of that nature. But yeah, all my
okay.
links lead to everything I've been ever working on creating. And I do believe in putting out, being a creative, whether you're an artist, whether you are a gamer, the things that we decide to put out, that's art pieces that we show. And so everything that you put out, it's a piece of art, and you hope that your audience can interpret it for what they want to. So that's a big part of what those links there are about.
Okay, yeah, I definitely wanted to touch on that because man, that's important stuff. That's part of your brand. That's part of who you are. It's part of your stuff. And that's definitely something you want to make sure you continue to put out there, man. Some people might want some of that shea butter, bro. I
Hey,
got some in my crib. You
hey,
need that, bro. You
listen,
need that.
especially
You know
during
what I'm
winter.
saying? Ain't nothing like good skin, bro.
Uh-huh.
Nothing like good skin. Anybody out there, man? You want some smooth, good, amazing skin? Hit up your boy. Hit up your boy, man, because he's not kidding, man. That shea
You
butter
already
is
know.
love. That shit is love. So you said you're West African. Did you actually live over there, or you born here? Your parents came here. How did that go down, man?
No, I was born and
Or
raised in Ghana. I was born and raised in Ghana, West
really?
Africa. Yeah, I was out there till
Wow.
about 12 years old. Then
Shit.
I came out here to the US. So, especially sometimes when people are complaining, I'm like, come on, dude. Like life could be harder.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Life could be
You
harder.
got to be grateful for what you got. First off, you got to be
Yeah,
grateful
for
for what you
sure.
got. That's the
So
only way you're
being
gonna be
here,
able to accomplish anything more. You
yeah,
know.
yeah. So being here doing DFK and doing charts is like, oh, this is fun time, opposed to other
Yeah,
things
yeah.
that, us humans have to deal with in other places of the world.
I got you. So when you first came in the game and you first heard about like pirates and stuff like that, like what was your initial take on that? What were you thinking that they're gonna do? Or I might be completely wrong. What is your thoughts on them specifically? Like where you are you gonna use them? Are you gonna buy some? Are you gonna grow some? What are you gonna do with pirates, man? You gonna use them?
Yeah, so I have pirates.
Of course.
They
Everybody
were
has some.
never something I focused on, and then
Mhm.
even more recently, as I've matured in the ecosystem, my eyes do lean more towards advanced and elite classes to do
Yes.
that build out, just because I understand the prices they were at before and what I can do now with them in terms of developing what I'm trying to develop. But with pirates, one thought I had a archer pirate. And so no, what was it? Archer pirate? No, it was a knight pirate. And so he had
Yeah.
a sword, but he also had a gun behind him. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Is
Are
that gonna
pirates
be
gonna
used,
be able
right?
to like be dual holders of weapons here? So that's the one thing that intrigued me about pirates, and I know that leads to the ninja. So I'm just like, holy crap! Okay, maybe I need to pay more attention to the pirates here for possibly being dual hold the weapons. And to me, I just thought that was cool, right?
Yeah,
Aside
yeah.
from that, I
Just
knew
that.
that they also do well with fishing, or
Yep.
even mining as well. They're pretty decent miners. And so that's to the extent of what I know about it. But in terms of like the gameplay and how they are in the ecosystem and what they leverage, even you telling me that they boost your other players, I'm
Yeah.
like, hold on. So I know that wizards, I can have a healing effect where they're healing my core group. I can have pirates that also boost the strength. And what? Tell me more.
Yep, buffing. So in the
Buff.
skill tree that was released, you remember they released the skill trees for all the basic classes, which
Yes.
you can find all this information inside the Mythic Squad Discord channel in the tutorial section. So you can also find that in there if you want. But I'll pull up Wowie Sheet because he does have some of the stuff in here. He doesn't have all of them, but he has some of them in here, right? And it basically gives you a little idea of what's going on. But I would say definitely the best thing you want to do is definitely go check into all skill trees of all the basic classes because advanced classes are coming, of course, and those are going to be incredible. I can only imagine. In
Mhm.
Starbuck, they're gonna start with the Paladin. Starbuck, I don't give a hell what you say. They're gonna start with the Paladin. I'm ready to
They
bet on
start
it,
with
Starbuck.
paladin. It'd be
I'm
so
ready to I'm ready to bet
lit.
on it, Starbuck. They're gonna start with the Pallies, B. They're gonna start with the Pallies. And it's pretty dope. So you got a whole bunch of stuff here. Luck of the Sea. And if you look at most of what these guys do, is everything is basically buffing and boosting. But what I like the most was, let me see, the King of the Pirates. Look at this. It says increases attack range, adds X to all D20 rolls, X effective strength, effective dex, effective luck, effective evasion, X block. It's basically, being a beast, being a damn beast. So I
Mm.
would suggest, especially for you, if you haven't looked at the skill trees yet for all the basic classes, go in there. Every class is going to have really good use cases, right?
Mhm.
Really good use cases. Am I going to say they're going to be able to beat an advanced class one on one? I can't say that, but I will say this: if I have a pirate that has a regular stone
Mhm.
and
A
he's
regular what stone?
let's say a regular swiftness stone, got his agility beast out. That shit's buffed out. His agility's friggin' 35. He grew up to level 15, and then you put him up against, let's say, a common paladin that got low dex. That paladin might not be able to hit him because dexterity is accuracy and his agility is boosted up. So now you have
Mm.
even less chance to hit him with that sword, and then he could do range damage. So there's going to be certain cases where certain heroes are going to be useful in certain places, right? Uh,
Mhm.
and of course, the rarity is always going to play a toll because rarity helps your stats grow better, right?
Mhm.
So of course, I don't think a legendary pirate can beat a damn legendary paladin unless he got some range on him. If he's able to kind of step back real far, hit him with that Glock, you know. But the paladin got the shield though. We can't forget he got that shield though. So his defense is probably going to be beasted up. Plus he got all that armor. So I don't know if
Hardened
that strap.
hardened shield, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if that strap going to be able to penetrate it. You know what I mean? It might not
Mhm.
work. It might
Mhm.
not work. So that's what I'm saying. There's going to be certain ways that you're going to be able to use some of these heroes, like the Scholar, for example. The Scholar can attack your AP bar, which
Mm.
basically is going to render you damn near useless. There's all types of things these heroes can do. Yeah, your
Mhm.
priest is like a master healer, and if you get your priest, I think it's to level, what is it, level 15? Yeah, level 15. You can use that last skill. That priest gets the ability to use a resurrection ability, so to say, and bring back team members, right?
Mm.
So it just depends on how far you want to take these heroes. I would definitely say don't sleep on your basic common classes. Of course, try to
Mhm.
get rarity on them. If you can get some rarity on your basic classes, even better, even better. But I am ready for advanced classes, though. I'm
Yes.
ready. I'm
Yes.
ready to see some ninjas. I'm ready to see some shapeshifters, some Dark Knight. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. And I want to see what the bard can do too, man. I want to see how they're gonna use the
Yes.
bard.
That's the one I'm the most confused about. I'm like, okay, well, tell me more. What's gonna be happening with the barge?
Well, nobody really fully knows how they're going to use them necessarily in battle, but we know when you look at like bards in other games, basically they're the persuaders of the game. They basically can talk you into anything. They got extreme
Mm,
charisma, you know. So I don't know if
mm,
any of that's going to play a toll in the game. And they're some of the best crafters in like most games. You know what I mean? So you might want to get
mm.
you some goldsmithing bards.
Starters.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? You know, try to get that water element matching. That will be fire to do. You know, look into
Mm,
that. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think that might be the last class they release on the advanced list because I think it
yeah.
might be the hardest to kind of construct in the battlefield. You know,
Yeah.
but we'll see. They might want to do the hardest first. Who knows?
Okay.
You know,
Interesting.
who knows? Because I know the paladin's probably the easiest to build because they're pretty much everybody knows kind of what a paladin is. You know, the
OP.
cleric knight. You know what I mean? The OP cleric knight. They use light magic. They're badasses. You know, they're tanks, and they can. You know, it's like Elden Ring. When you start in Elden Ring, man, I don't know if you ever play that game, you start, and as soon as you walk out the door, there's a paladin on a horse, and he kills you immediately. You know what I mean?
Dang.
It's like it's ridiculously hard. He damn near runs at you with his damn. I think he has like a huge like lance or something like that. And if,
Wow.
if you don't run from this guy, you're gonna die. It's gonna take you literally probably getting through about 3/4 of the game to come back and kill him because he's strong as hell,
Wow.
right? So that's just a little thought. But
Mm,
real quick, I wanna go over the Saren down. I want to show how this level 12 pirate grew. But before we do that, I'm gonna pop this summon so I don't
okay.
have to come back to CV. So what we're doing here, guys, actually was originally going for a ninja, but to be honest, which I'm too honest, I would like to get a pirate spellbow. I think that would be badass. I think that would be badass. Give a pirate, let the pirate put his gun down and pick up that enchanted bow and see what the hell he can do. I don't know. I don't know. I know pirates have good decks anyway. So if you give them a bow with good decks, I'm pretty sure they could do some damage with that shit.
Mm,
You know what I mean? And then the spell bow is probably gonna help the wisdom grow a little bit, so they can use a little bit of that magic with that bow and maybe hit you with some fireballs, some fire
interesting.
arrows. We'll see what happens. But it's pretty dope too, as you see. They got the double advanced pass down and then the mutation down here in the passive too.
I
And
see
you got
that.
the class and subclass mutation. So it's looking really nice. He's originally ninja spellbow, but we got the 30% chance pirate for this right here. I put, which I won't recommend this to no one. I just had the stone and I want to use it. I put a regular Witstone on it because I noticed that my mythic pirate has really low intelligence. His
Mm,
intelligence growth is like 20%. It's terrible. So I figured if I hit this pirate spellbow and I could boost his intelligence, that means he won't have necessarily the same weakness that my mythic would have. Right.
okay.
So that's just my thought. Everybody does things differently. And we're gonna see what happens here. Hopefully we can hit that blue dex, and then I would like to hit the green agility, and that would be beautiful. Low chance of fishing, but it's okay. We got a decent chance for mining. We'll see what happens. Explosion would be kind of sick because they got like their gun and stuff like that. That'll be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Exhaust is always nice. And then who knows? Maybe a nice leadership will be there too to help boost his team's strength, which is what we're kind of I guess we're kind of assuming. Uh, we'll see what happens there. What's up down here with the crafting, leather working? What is their what is the pirate good at with crafting? Let me pull up this crafting chart real quick. I want to see. Let's see. Are they good? Are they high anywhere on the crafting chart? Okay, they're good goldsmiths. Good at the goldsmiths. So that's not bad with the leather work. They are where are they? Oh, they're trash on the leather work. They're about halfway. You know what I mean? What else we got here? Alchemy, definitely trash on the alchemy. They ain't about that. Their intelligence is trash. Enchanting, negative down at the bottom. So our crafting might be shitty unless we hit that leather work and put them in the middle. But he got the 11.72 goldsmith chance, and maybe he can hit that goldsmith, man. Maybe he can hit that goldsmith. We're gonna test this out, Amy. Let's do this, bro. Let's do this. Let's do this. Know what we need to start doing, guys? We might need to start betting on summons, man. You know,
You know
betting on
something?
what's gonna hit. What's up?
No. I was betting on summons in what way?
Like we could bet on what's gonna hit. Like, okay, we got the 30% chance on the pirate. You got the 30% chance on the monk on the monk, and then the 14 on the ninja. So for whoever want to bet, like I could put like $5 that it's gonna be a monk. I could put $10 that it's gonna be a ninja. Shit like that. And if it
Mm.
hits, you take the pot. You know what I mean?
Bring the casino to DFK.
It already damn near is. We're gambling right now. Damn near. I mean,
Literally.
yeah, man. I don't know what the hell's gonna come out this crystal. This shit's a roll of a dice. This shit's a roll of a damn dice. After crafting comes out, people are going to be rethinking their profession quest. I mean, that's 8 crafts opposed to 4 professions. That means heroes can do between 2 or 3 different quests. Yes. In Kupo, I'm actually everybody's doing different things, but I got a whole wallet that I'm building specifically for crafters. I'm trying to match their elements and their crafting skill and getting a good alignment with the class and try to make that blue crafting if I can get it. So I'm kind of going hard with the crafting. That's why I was talking about the ice paladin, the ice tailoring paladin, because paladins are the best tailors. So it's the only class, I think it might be the only one, the only class that has an advanced class as the highest level in crafting, and the paladin took that spot. So take advantage of that. Paladins are a lot cheaper than damn goons, spellbows, and sages and dread knights. So if you can make a whole bunch
Mm.
of blue tailoring paladins and get that ice element, shit, you're golden. You're gonna be making robes like Gucci, bro. Gucci robes. You know what I mean? Louis Vuitton robes. Because that paladin's gonna be out here freaking sewing the shit out of them damn robes, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
interesting that some individuals are already working on their crafting portfolio. That's very interesting
Hells
to hear.
yes. And Kupo, you're right. They are good blacksmiths. Are they the top in blacksmiths, Kupo? I don't want to open up that sheet just yet. I will after this. I think they are good at blacksmithing too. What we got coming out here? We got the light shining. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper on there. We got the monk, so that means I would have lost my money. I would have lost my money. We got the monk shapeshifter. Okay, we got the monk shapeshifter. So that's kind of tough because getting them pirate bards is a little hard to find them. Getting them pirate bards is a little hard to find. Look, he hit this that I wanted. He hit the green agility and he hit the damn blue decks just like I friggin' wanted. If it was only the pirate spellball, that would have been perfect. Paladins are only second to Dread Knights with blacksmithing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got you, I got you. So that's another thing you can capitalize. Get those fire element paladins and get that blue blacksmithing, and you'll be lit. And you'll be lit. We got one of the advanced abilities, exhaust, pass down. Let's see what we got in recessive. Damn, nothing hit well in recessive. So this guy is not what I want, but I'll hold him for a little bit because he got that regular witstone. So that's gonna boost the shit out of this monk's intelligence. Let's see. Well, I got the 19.25 secondary growth down here. So that's not bad. Maybe they do have low intelligence growth.
So let me ask you something real quick.
Uh,
When you're building out your paladin, especially with some of these traits that you're putting on it, at
mhm.
moments in time, we know it's a monk paladin combination, but will you literally take two? I'm sorry, pirates. Will you literally take two pirates and like mesh them together and try to swim with them, or are you still going for a monk pirate feel? And if you like, what is your approach with pirate? And if you're trying to go for a mythic pirate, because you mentioned building it out yourself opposed to going and buying it.
Well, that's actually a good thing you can do. So if you when you dark summon, you can't go if both your heroes have the same rarity, you can't go lower. So let's say you have 2 legendary pirates and you want to
Mm-hmm.
make a mythic. You want to make a mythic pirate. And you have two
Mm-hmm.
legendaries. If you smash those 2 legendaries in the dark summoning pit, you can't get anything lesser than a legendary.
Ooh.
So your odds of a mythic are increased, right? And that's a good way to get mythic heroes. You know what I mean? So that's something good for you. So if you do, not everybody just wants to get Mythic advanced classes. You might want Mythics in all your classes. So that might be something good you can do. You can get a legendary priest and another legendary priest, mash them together, and try to get a Mythic priest. Whatever route you want to take. So yes, I definitely have mashed certain similar same classes of heroes together. Like right now, I'm working on buying a monk bard and a pirate bard, so I get the automatic bard sub, and then I can mutate a ninja bard because I just made a ninja shapeshifter. So I want that ninja shapeshifter to summon with a ninja bard, so it gives me a higher probability of getting a ninja spell bow.
Yeah, this is pretty dope, right? And we're gonna continue with this, but the part that I come in this community is I'm preparing for the esports type vibe. I
Yep.
have these headphones on, I have the mic here. I'm the Black Joe Rogan. You feel me? I'm out
Yes.
here when the
Heck,
mythic pirate that you have is going against the paladin, and I'm holding on like he just threw resurrection out here. Can you see this? Like that's what I'm waiting for, right? So I'm not coming in like, yeah, I'm the best game player. I want to beat
yeah,
everybody.
no,
But
no,
I'm coming in and checking and peeping and being like, hey, what's his style like? What's that style like? Who are going to be the best players? And how am I going to commentate based upon what they do and how they do it? So this is just all interesting. Everybody's way of going about things is very dynamic and vast.
Mhm.
um but I'm able to pull something from everybody, which I feel like I'm at least
Good,
going to be decent
good.
because I'm getting a little bit from everybody as well.
Hell yeah. Ask questions, man. Any questions you want. But I would say there already is, I can say, a top player in the mist. Yeah. He did 500 duels and never lost. He hasn't lost one duel yet.
What?
Yeah. He did, I think,
What?
502 duels, and he has a 100% win rate. He
Oh
never
my,
lost.
who is this?
Uh, he's a savage that has like a lot of damn a lot of damn
Is
monsters.
this
So like
Skiller?
no. Yo, but B who's in there? Is it Beef? No, Skiller. Skiller. Yeah, Carrot. Yeah, it's
Oh, it's
Carrot.
Carrot Kid.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta start
He never
tracking this
lost.
guy, man. I gotta start tracking this guy.
He never lost, bro. I don't know if he has yet, but I haven't checked. But the dude, the technique he uses is just insane. No, isn't it John Black Eye? I thought it was John Black Eye. Isn't it John Black
Mm.
Eye? No, it isn't. Ain't they the same person? No, they're not. No, no. Like what the hell? No, who is it? Who is it? Skiller. Is it Carrot? Damn, guys, I appreciate it, but I'm not that good. Yo, Skiller, but you're up there, bro. You're up there. Your name is known for making savages. Yeah, this character. Okay,
It's
yep.
Carrot
You're
Kid.
more.
I'm gonna have to find his socials or something like that, man. It's
He's on Twitter. You could easily
Yeah.
just go into my Twitter followers. He's on there. I follow him.
Okay, cool.
And just go
Cool.
follow him, and then you can find him, man. He's the guy makes savages, man. And what he does is he's smart because when you go and you battle in duels and you get that mythic rank, right? You get all the best stones for free. Not really for free because you're paying to pay duels, but you get all those greater and regular stones. And then I'm assuming what he does is he probably uses a whole bunch of them, makes more savages, sells some of the other stones, and just repeats that process over and over
Mhm.
again. And you're winning all those crystals as well, because when you get all those tickets, you could throw all those tickets into the dual raffle in the castle, and you can win a whole bunch of stones and crystals. So when it comes level up time, you got some of the best crystals. You can guarantee really great level ups,
Yeah.
right? So I'm assuming he's just repeating that process over and over and over again, and he got to a point where he's damn near unstoppable, right?
Yeah.
I'm He's Twitter handle is what? What would you say it was? It's I'm probably butchering his Twitter handle. Let me see, what is it? What did Beef say? He's a monster. I love it. He changed his account name to John Gat. He's number one in war on CV. So you could just literally go to CV and go to war and go to leadership boards, and you'll see exactly who he is.
Cool.
You know,
Cool.
he literally got 100% win rate. So we already know he got some shit. Now I don't know exactly. what exactly heroes he's working with. And I'm not going to say that I don't think there's any hero that can dominate the entire battlefield. I think everything is strategy based. So if you're coming with a whole bunch of dreads, then use something that can compete against that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do I have an exact answer for you? Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because that front line is not going to be able to handle that dread strength unless you can boost agility, maybe boost the shit out of agility and hope that that dread has low dex. If he got low dex, he might miss. And if you could use high agility, you can really make him miss as often as possible and try to chop down his health while he's missing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That would be kind of what I would try to do. Or you might be able to use a seer in the back and put a lot of magic barriers and go into rage mode with your seer, which I think is skill 15. That seer basically goes into a berserk state and is able to basically make massive defensive barriers and all types of shit like that. So
Well,
that might play.
what about like a seer with a berserker to try to at least give some extra some bit of a damage.
Yeah, if you could
Um,
really beef out a Zerk strength, because Zerks have massive good strength. You can get like a mythic Zerk and really hit him with a lot of greater might stones. I mean, crystals, hit him with a greater might stone, and then greater crystal stone his ass up with the might. Boost his strength super duper high. They have, they can be one hit quitters. Plus, I hope, I don't know, but I hope maybe they can eat some mushrooms and really go berserk, you know?
mm,
And then maybe they go in, maybe they're invincible for a couple turns or something,
right,
you know?
right.
That'll be badass. But there's so many strategies, man. There's so many things you can do, so just keep on learning, keep on absorbing. I'm doing the same thing, man. I'm still learning shit every damn day because regardless of how many games I played, it's still not the same. This thing
Yeah,
has layers to it, you know? It has layers to it. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful what they've
yeah, for
created,
sure.
man.
It's absolutely beautiful.
And shit, you can play this game however you want it. You don't have to play it for battle. You can play it and just work with the economy and make money. You can be a dealer, basically selling heroes to the guys that actually want to make PvP heroes. We need hero sellers. Without them, we can't make monsters. You can just impact the ecosystem. You could be a quester and just be gathering massive amount of resources so that market is consistently stable. Crafting, we're gonna need
A lot of
armor.
strategies. A lot of
Yes, a
strategies.
lot of things you can do, man. A lot of things you can do. So work wisely. I'm trying to be a little diverse. I want to have like that's why I got a couple different wallets. I got my crafting wallet, my PvP wallet, my summoning wallet, and I just kind of use those to kind of navigate my way through. But I'm trying to kind of separate it because I don't want to get all my shit too jumbled up and too mixed up, and then that wallet just looks bananas. You know. Uh, so I try to keep my crafters that I'm working with separate because I want to be able to craft some really dope weapons. You
Mm,
know, is it possible that I can maybe get a legendary warrior that has the strength and dex and can probably hold a dread knight sword? Is that possible?
mm,
You know, if it is, I want to do it. Because
yeah.
warriors have the ability to go juggernaut and they could be invincible for a little bit of time and do some
Mm-hmm.
real damage on that front line. And if you
Mm-hmm.
and if you put last stand on him, which makes him invincible for I think 1 or 2 rounds, you could put in some work,
Especially
man.
a warrior, right?
Yeah, you could put. That's what I'm saying. But well, I've been having thoughts about that. I was reading a thread on the Mythic Squad Discord from Dragon Tales. I believe it's Dragon Tales. He made a really good point. And he was talking inside the Mythic Mayhem as well. And he was saying, every hero is gonna need some mana. You're gonna need mana to basically do anything in the game when it comes to battle. From what we're seeing, you're gonna need mana. So a warrior is definitely gonna lower that mana growth. It's gonna lower that mana growth. So if you could somehow throw something in like a spell bow,
Mm.
to help that wisdom grow, or throw like I'm not gonna
A
say a
wizard.
sage, maybe a paladin,
Mm.
because paladins have good wisdom growth.
Mm-hmm.
So a warrior paladin might be the link right there, or a warrior dark knight, because warrior dark knights, they have decent wisdom, better intelligence growth though,
Mm.
better intelligence. But I would say my love would be that warrior paladin. I think that would be beautiful, a nice legendary warrior paladin. You know, you give them a insight stone or feed them with insight crystals and get that wisdom to grow just a little bit, so he can really do some light magic, and then do the rest vitality and strength and some endurance, so you can wear heavy
Mm-hmm.
armor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how I would do it. That's, you know, but hey, you'll find your way. We all do.
Right.
We all do. You know, I don't in the military, when I was in the military and I was shooting on the range, qualifying my rifles. You know, my drill sergeant and actually one of my staff sergeants, he said, the best shooters are the people that never shot a gun before,
Mm-hmm.
because the people that have shot a gun come with bad habits.
That's
So,
a fact. That
so,
sounds about right.
so the best gamers, the ones that played all these games, come with bad habits. The best gamers might be the ones that start with DFK.
There you go. There you
Just a little
go.
thought for you. Just a
Yeah.
little thought for you. And you're competitive. You got a natural competitive spirit. You know, you like sports.
Mm-hmm.
Use that, man. You never know.
Hey,
You might
we
have
here to we
something.
here to compete. We here to compete.
We had to damn compete. But before we end this, I want to see if I could, I could check over here. That's fine. I could check over here. Where's my legendary pirate? So here's the legendary pirate level 12. I was gonna show the card, but it's fine. Well, we got like 5 minutes left, so I want to just make this kind of quick, real quick.
I
Want to
actually
see
do
his
want to
build.
hear how you're closing out the strategy because I already sniped the legendary pirate. I'm looking to see during the stream I sniped the pirate. Now I'm looking to see what else you got going on here because
Exactly.
I
So
don't I when I'm ready to make a move I make it. So let's hear it out.
we're gonna do a little comparison. See, this mythic is only level 6, so he's halfway compared to the legendary.
Mm,
So his dex, remember, this pirate right here has no stone. He has a stone. So I can't wait to get him to level 12, because I really want to see the difference between the mythic level 12 stoned and the unstoned legendary. Don't get me wrong, I would rather see a unstoned mythic at level 12 and be able to do a comparison that way. But I can go in the catalog of the damn game, and I could find that at some point too. But
but
I'm
even
also
with the
using,
6 and a 12,
yeah.
you won't be able to level it up as you would with a 10 and a 10, right?
Well, on top of that, this damn mythic he's doing well, because he got that stone. So his endurance, I think he has a swiftness. So his look at that. He's level 6. His agility is already higher than this level 12's agility. So level
Wow.
12's agility is only 12.
Yeah.
He's half the level and got a level 17 agility score.
Yeah.
So imagine what his agility is going to be at level 12. His
Mm,
dex is 18, which is almost half a 35, basically. You
mm-hmm.
know, so that's growing moderately well. His vitality already matches this one's vitality.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, he's halfway. Intelligence is way better than the legendary's intelligence. And
Mm-hmm.
then endurance has already damn near caught up. And then his wisdom is looking moderately decent too. It's 13 compared to 8. Only thing that this pirate has over this guy, but he's still halfway, is the 26 luck. But his luck is 18, and he's only level 6. So I can easily see that luck hitting maybe 27 by the time he gets there. 27, 28, maybe. It's possible. It can happen. Plus, mythics have a tad bit better luck on those 5 and 10s and 15 level ups. A little bit more juice. They get a little bit more juice than the legis, which is probably why that's happening. And then the stone on top of that is making it even better. Now, if you can do the strategy I was telling you about, like if I find another level 12 legendary pirate, I'm gonna burn them. And I'm gonna put the tier bonus on them. I'm gonna throw probably a regular finesse stone and make the
Mm,
dexterity insane, so he never misses.
okay.
And then it's gonna be a power level all the way to level 12, and I'm gonna use probably regular crystals the whole entire way.
Mm.
And I will make a legendary or mythic pirate, whichever one hits. I'm gonna beast that shit out. I'm just waiting to find a good moderate price for a level 12 legendary
Level
pirate.
12. So would you use the finesse crystals that entire period too, or how would you approach after you summon it?
I mix it up. There was a point in time a while back that I did use regular and I've experimented. I experimented. I do have heroes that I've done all chaos crystals just to see what
Mm-hmm.
happens with the randomness of chaos.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that. Those heroes grew pretty well. I've done lesser crystals. Heroes grew pretty well, and I've done regular crystals grew pretty well. But I do believe that those regulars they give you a little bit of an edge, on getting what you want.
The
But I'm gonna
lesser
mix
or the regular?
either one. But the reg is gonna give you a tad bit, little bit more, a tad bit. So if you can
Mm.
get regs, use them. If you can't use the lessers, that's perfectly fine too. It's perfectly fine too. It's better than using nothing. They're gonna grow
Mm.
good regardless. But I'm gonna mix it up. I'm never gonna just focus on one stat. I never do that. Some people
Okay.
do. Maybe with like a dread. A dread, you might want to focus more on strength and then maybe do the secondary growth, maybe like vitality and endurance
Mm-hmm.
or dex, so you don't miss, you know. But most of my heroes, I tend to kind of mix it up because I want to see what's gonna happen. You
Right.
know, I want them to have a little bit of wisdom. I want them to have a little bit of vitality. But thanks to Grady in the very beginning, I was doing I call it the Zabu method, which is vitality, wisdom, intelligence for like at least the first 5 levels.
Mm.
You know, so they get that health, they get that mana, and then of course, intelligence, helps with all the growth as well of all that stuff. So I was doing that. But then when I started burning a lot of level 8s and level 10 heroes together and smashing them and making dual heroes, I was like, yeah, I need to mix this up. I need to mix this up and see what happens. You should
Right.
try that. You
Okay.
should try that. Yeah, try to go on the market, or if you have them, go on the market. Either one, buy you like 2 level 7s or level 8s of whatever class you want. I would say try to go for rare. If you can get
Mm-hmm.
the rarity, that blue,
Mm-hmm.
stick with the blue. Get a regular stone, depending on what class you're using. Match the class of the stone as best you can, right? And go buy you up some lesser and regular crystals, whichever one you can get. Throw that guy in the pit with a regular stone, and just power level the shit out of them all the way up.
With which type of crystals?
Whichever ones you want, man. It doesn't really matter. Whichever
Mm.
ones you want, whichever ones you want, because you got to look at a secondary growth as well, because you never know. He might have a certain subclass that makes the secondary growth different. So I can't really tell
Mm-hmm.
you exactly which crystals to use. If you get a let's see, a summoner sage, then you're gonna know off the grip his wisdom intelligence is gonna be off the chain. You already know
Right.
that.
Right.
You already
Right.
know that. But you need something with those casters. You need dexterity
Mm.
for magic accuracy.
Accuracy. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe put an insight regular stone and go buy you some finesse and some wit crystals,
Mm.
and let the stone handle his wisdom, and then you work on the intelligence and the dex.
Mm.
That
Okay.
might be a decent strategy for
Yeah.
somebody out there.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
see how it goes, and just experiment and see what you get.
Okay.
you know. But all right, guys, there you have it, man. That's the homie Trade Room in the building. His first appearance on ALP. There will be more, and I'm assuming one day he'll bring me on his show. I'll be happy to go on there, bro, and kick it with you and have a good
Yes,
time.
sir. It's awesome. It's a nice little Sunday close up.
Hell yeah.
Feel better now. Opposed to my Giants getting clapped, and I'll be back soon.
I got you. I got you. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Ellie, appreciate you. Mythic Squad, appreciate you. Scalar, my homie, I appreciate you. Beeve, Kupo, Grady in the building, Lucius, all y'all, everybody that watch Bullish, Robin Hood, all y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. I love each and every one of you. Hit me up. Hit me up. I got you. ALP forever. Mythic Squad. Mythic vibes.
Peace.
Peace, guys. All right. All right. Let's end that for you.